reviewable by replay. According to rule, which Batista reported is not expected to be supported by the league's competition committee, would be voted on by ownership during March's annual league meeting unless it is withdrawn. Meantime, Bill safety Jordan Poyer is set to become a free agent March 15th after 5 seasons in Buffalo and could have his sights set on the Miami Dolphins as his next team. Poyer was in South Florida over the weekend and said on his podcast, quote, "If it wasn't Buffalo, it'd be nice to be warm. It'd be nice to see the sun maybe every week or so. I'm excited about this process. We'll see what happens," end quote. And be sure to check out the NFL's Future Stars at the NFL Combine presented by Noble beginning March 2nd through March 5th, live on NFL Network and on NFL Plus. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Are you wasting money on a timeshare you rarely use? Cancel it with Titan Exit Group. Get a free consultation and see how they can stop the never-ending maintenance fees and mortgage payments. In fact, if your timeshare contract is not terminated, you owe nothing, so you have nothing to lose. But those monthly fees. Get legally released from your timeshare, 100% guaranteed. Call now for your free consultation at 800-200-0894. 800-200-0894.
It's time to think about your tax refund. And Jackson Hewitt wants you to think biggest. As in, we guarantee you'll get your biggest refund or your money back plus $100. Who offers that? Come to think of it, nobody. It's one of the biggest guarantees out there and why you can't just file with anybody. For your guaranteed biggest refund, go to Jackson Hewitt today. Your wallet will thank you. When every dollar matters, it matters who does your taxes.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. Good day. It is a Monday, February 27th, 2023. One more day left in the month. Yeah. Seems as though February gets shorter every year.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, well, February, has a leap year once in a while there.
Yeah, once every 4 years.
4 years,
yes. Yeah. Okay. And, of course, it's going to be a short week because the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta will start on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's another one of those short jokes.
Yes. And we will be there broadcasting from the fair all 10 days. Not just me, but all of your favorite KXO people, right?
That's right. Promises, promises, promises.
Yeah. And it's always fun. You get to see people you haven't seen since last year at the fair, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Another day older and deeper in debt, huh? Or something like that.
Something like that, yes. Well, California has more reported UFO sightings than any other state. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, bonusfinder.com says most reports involve people seeing circles, spheres, or triangular shapes in the sky. And I figure it's probably because, California was the first state to legalize marijuana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see, there's Cheez-Its and Doritos and Twizzlers. Yeah, it's all there in the sky, right?
Twizzlers. I missed that one.
Okay.
Is there such a thing as that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think there's some in the candy jar on the front desk.
I think I missed Twizzlers.
Okay. Well, let's see. And I know you're really big into video gaming. Hogwarts Legacy, based on Harry Potter, has earned $850 million in video game sales in its first 2 weeks. And the Pokemon North American Championships have been announced. This year, the tournament will run from June 30th through July 2nd in Columbus, Ohio. With all the video game news, you just kind of wonder how anything ever gets done in the IT department, right?
Yeah. When does it get done?
Yes. Oh, well, my son-in-law and grandson, both gamers, and Tim, my son-in-law, pretty much qualifies as a professional when it comes to that. So he does play in the tournaments, and he wins, and he wins money.
Yeah, that when they do have that, like you said, that's a professional department then.
Yeah. Okay, you ready for birthdays?
I'm ready.
Actress Joanne Woodward, 93. Actor Barbara Babcock, 86. Actor Deborah Monk, 74. Neil Sean of Journey, 69. Adrian Smith of Iron Maiden, 66. Actor Timothy Spall, 66. Johnny Van Zant of Lynyrd Skynyrd, 63. Actor Adam Baldwin, 61. Actor Grant Shaw, 61. Actor Noah Emmerich is 58. Actor Brandon Beamer, 43. Singer Josh Groban, 42. Actor Kate Mara, 40. Actor Lindsay Morgan, 33. And this one is both a big shot birthday and a local birthday. Okay. Actor Donald Logue is 57. Donald, of course, grew up in the Imperial Valley.
In El Centro.
Yes.
And still has the occasion to come and visit.
Yes. He has not forgotten the Imperial Valley.
Not a surprise when he pops in. He still keeps in contact, we understand, with some of his school chums.
Yep. Yep. Okay, and the rest of the local birthdays? We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Carmen Mitasinka, Patrick Rangel, Diana Garcia, Amber Ramirez, John Ward, Zerlina Fernandez, Josie Tapia, Sylvia Hernandez, Norma Nava, Ernesto Durame, Gabby Corley, Gloria Negrete, Jose Acuna III, Lindsay McNeese, Lisa Sanchez, Mario Espinosa, Sandy Mendoza, Buck Munoz, Leila Dana, Deanna Derma, Madison Rose Vasquez, and Haskell Jacobs. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okay, you had a good weekend?
Yeah, too fast, though.
Okay.
Really fast. How about you? Just, boom, like that.
Yeah, I worked on my taxes, and when I got done, I figured I'd still owed about $3,500 to Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll...
Did you send it early?
Yeah, we'll have to reconfigure and see how that one works out.
Yeah.
But last weekend before the fair starts, and of course the fair opens on Friday, lots of excitement, and we'll get to it, but the weather for the opening weekend should be outstanding.
Yeah, we'll have some fun for our listeners, as we'll probably be giving away some admission tickets and parking.
Okie dokie. Oh, parking tickets? We're giving away I thought the police did that.
No. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe I should petition them. And can you explain to us?
Yeah. You don't want to poach on their territory.
No,
they get mad if you do that.
I think we got it cleared.
Yeah, we're talking parking passes that'll get you into, let you park at the fair. Okay?
Very, very good.
Okie dokie. Are you ready for news?
Ready? We are ready.
Okay, we're going to jump in with a look at world and California news headlines to begin with. And it's all brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. Tens of thousands of customers have no power in Oklahoma this morning after a severe storm spawned a record-breaking number of tornadoes. Norman Police Chief Kevin Foster.
We have several homes, businesses, and schools that appear to have some damage from the storm. There are multiple roadways still closed due to debris and down power lines.
Extra COVID-era SNAP benefits run out for 30 million people later this week. CBS's Astrid Martinez is in New York.
Food banks are rushing to meet an expected increase in demand. Can you explain to us how badly the situation is?
The prices at supermarkets now and the SNAP benefits reduced, and people are just going to need more help.
Hopeful news if you rent. The Wall Street Journal reports the price of apartment rentals in every major metropolitan area in the U.S. has fallen over the past 6 months, and the trend will continue with a large new supply hitting the market. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
Headline news: winter storms causing more destruction over the weekend. In the Valencia neighborhood of Santa Clarita, 3 motorhomes were swept into the river. Crumbling, then collapsing due to the rainfall. Floodwaters filling Highway 99 in Pixley, about 90 minutes north of Bakersfield. Numerous vehicles stranded there.
We had a little levee break here on State Route 99. Just under the 96 overcrossing.
Officer Robert Robledo with the Highway Patrol. The roadway mostly reopened Sunday. More trouble for State Route 33 north of Ojai. A stretch of the road closed and suffering damage during January's rainstorms. Now there's more damage with a rock slide over the weekend. Dozens of rocks coming crashing down onto the roadway. Another series of storms on the way, and they're expected to bring more rain and mountain snow through Wednesday. But forecasters say this trio of storms will be much weaker than the one that hit during the weekend. Gas prices just under $4.77 a gallon statewide. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your friend in the air conditioning business. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Is it going or is it not? Treat it. Ask for medication. Decrease risk of complications. That's 1, 2, 3 to stop COVID from multiplying. Isolate so you don't repeat it. Test and treat it. You can beat it.
Yeah. Visit youcanbeatit.org or call 833-422-4255 to ask for medication to treat COVID-19. Sponsored by the California Department of Public Health.
Without the ones like you who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center and at the Imperial Valley Mall. Also with their mobile vans, wherever you are in the valley, they're ready.
The National Weather Service says there may be some high winds this week, but the first weekend of the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta should be sunny with highs in the low 70s. The cold front that brought winds, showers, and below normal temperatures has passed. Another front may bring winds Wednesday and Thursday, but they will be gone by the first day of the fair on Friday. There is no precipitation in the forecast. The El Centro Regional Medical Center is looking to the University of California, San Diego Health to manage the facility. ECRMC board will hold a special meeting today with a sole agenda that calls for review and approval of a letter of intent between El Centro Regional Medical Center and the University of San Diego, or California, San Diego Health, for interim management and operations of the hospital while an operations and administrative support agreement is developed. UCSD and El Centro Regional Medical Center have had an affiliation agreement in place since 2016, where the San Diego facility provided some management services. On January of 23rd of this year, the 2 health care organizations entered into a letter of agreement in which UCSD provided a certain leadership and consulting services to El Centro Regional Medical Center for a limited time, not to exceed 6 weeks. If the new agreement is signed, UCSD would assume actual management and operation of the El Centro Regional Medical Center, subject to the ultimate oversight of the Board of Trustees. Currently, the city-owned facility has the El Centro City Council sitting on the hospital board. The El Centro Hospital has been struggling with massive debt and has discontinued obstetrics and pediatric services. Special meeting will be held at 5 p.m. today in the medical office building next to the hospital on Ross Avenue in El Centro. The meeting is open to the public. KXO News Time 743.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
In other local news, Catholic Charities holds a soft opening. It was for their new day center. It is located at 250 West Orange in El Centro. They will host a grand opening in April. Catholic Charities calls the center a center for the environment, or even temporary sheltering environment. Officials say the center is an entry point to meet the unhoused people, get to know them and create a trust, a relationship, and show them the various resources that are available to them. The center operates from 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. every day of the year, providing restrooms, showers, and laundry facilities. They have morning coffee and a light breakfast, a hot, nutritious lunch, and a light takeaway meal in the late afternoon. The center can serve up to 400 meals per day. They are safety and as well as identifying and overcoming barriers to obtain housing. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley. Quick Lane. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
It's tax season, and Barone Enterprises Services is here to help you get things done right. They'll make sure your income taxes are done properly with top quality, courteous, professional service. And employers, did you know there's some tax rebates you might not have heard about that'll save you money? Barone's has decades of experience with setting up corporations or partnerships and assisting businesses with QuickBooks and bookkeeping solutions. To set up an appointment, call Barone Enterprises Services or stop by their office at 404 East 2nd Street in Calexico. Barone Enterprises Services.
And it's page 2 of the local news, served by Kxo Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials and the dinner menu that features 16 different entrees. Kxo Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial.
Continuing with more local news, Imperial Irrigation District crews are making progress restoring power to the Salton City area. As of Sunday evening, power had been restored to all but 208 customers in the Salton Sea area. IID crews are continuing to work to energize the system and expect by midday today, another 91 customers will be back online. Remaining customers without electricity are located west of Highway 86 in Salton City, and power will be restored when repairs to the down power poles are made. The IID has asked all energy customers in Salton City area to help the district maintain energy delivery by conserving power. This can be done by turning off unnecessary lights and avoiding the use of major appliances. More than 70 IID power poles were knocked down during Tuesday's windstorm, with the Imperial Valley's northland, especially the Salton Sea area, hit the hardest. Well, 2 separate traffic stops in El Centro ended with drivers arrested for drunk driving. Just minutes after midnight on Sunday, an El Centro Police Department officer stopped a vehicle at 8th and Ross for a traffic violation. It was determined that the 25-year-old man driving the vehicle was under the influence, and he was arrested and booked at Imperial County Jail. At about 2:30 a.m. Sunday, El Centro Police Department officers stopped a car near Dogwood and Interstate 8 for a traffic infraction. It was determined the driver had been drinking, and following a field sobriety test, the driver was arrested and booked at Imperial County Jail for driving under the influence. Well, the Imperial County communities of Brawley, Westmoreland, and Calipatria get an AB 617 designation. The North End Phase 1 community designation for the corridor clears the way for the development both of a community emissions reduction program and a community air monitoring plan. The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District and Comité Cívico El Valle partnered to facilitate the AB 617 Community Steering Committee that convened to gather input and recommendations on pollution mitigation projects after the designated area. A similar community-fed framework to what is in place for the Calexico-Heber El Centro corridor that was established in 2018. In Imperial County, the state-funded program has been used for air quality projects such as electric school buses in Calexico, a mobile air monitoring project across the New River, paving alleys and dirt roads, air filtration corridor schools, urban greening projects, and updating the APCD rules and policies. And finally, the County of Imperial District 5 Town Hall meeting is scheduled for today. District 5 is represented by Supervisor John Hawk. The Town Hall meeting will be held at the Barbara Worth Resort on the Country Club Drive beginning at 4 p.m. this afternoon. It is free and open to the public. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, one for each of our 50 states. And come join them with their famous sake bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingon. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at ksushibarandgrill.com.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says temperatures will remain below normal for the next several days before warming to near normal this weekend. Before that, a weather system will move through the region Wednesday and Thursday. Windy conditions are likely Wednesday ahead of the system. Precipitation also anticipated as this system passes by. 64 the high in the valley yesterday, 37 the overnight low. Today will be sunny with a high near 68. West wind 5 to 15 miles an hour becoming south. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 48. West wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour. Tuesday, sunny with a high near 67. West wind 15 to 20 miles an hour becoming south. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles an hour. 46 degrees, 61% relative humidity, wind out of the southwest 325. Page 2 of the local news served up by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food, specializing in sushi rolls. For that matter, there's 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, one for every state. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma, the Peanut Patch. What a great place. You got some really nice people, Donna and Pat. They're there every day, and you get smiles, and you get to enjoy the Peanut Patch. They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time, closed on Sundays. The Peanut Patch with homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster forms. How about fresh English toffee or pecan turtles made from a special recipe from scratch at the Peanut Patch? You will find so many great things waiting for you at the Peanut Patch. And did you know the Peanut Patch offers tours Tuesdays and Fridays? Yeah, you can check it out. Find them on the web, thepeanutpatch.com. And you'll get directions how to get there. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, what a great place to spend a day. It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. The new look Lakers won again. The Lakers, well, getting close to 500. They beat the Mavericks 111-108. And in the NBA, Milwaukee Bucks co-owner Mark Lazary has reached an agreement to sell his portion of the Bucks to Cleveland Browns owner Jimmy and D. Haslam for a $3.5 billion valuation as they move on. San Diego State ready to clinch the Mountain West Conference Championship and move on into the NCAA tournament. By the way, the NCAA men's basketball tournament on AM 1230.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, third baseman Manny Machado and the San Diego Padres are finalizing an 11-year, $350 million contract extension. Machado, well, he'll be tied up with the Padres for 11 years. No trade, and no opt-outs. Yeah, which means from now on, to pay Manny and all the other superstars, it's going to cost you $50 for a beer at Petco. Max Scherzer described pitching under the new Major League rules as a cat-and-mouse game, and contrary to previous years, the New York Mets ace feels the pitcher finally has gained control. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. They also have 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. But Twitter's massive job cuts continued this past weekend. The company cut about 10% of its remaining staff, according to a report in the New York Times. The latest axing of about 200 jobs takes the company headcount down to under 2,000 staffers, according to the Times. That's down from the 7,500 who worked for the social media platform before Elon Musk bought the company last fall for $44 billion. Hey, got to pay off the debt. For Ukraine, the year since Russia's invasion has been one of widespread death, destruction, and displacement, as millions had their lives changed forever. Americans got off easy by comparison, with most feeling the impact of the war only at the gas pump. But the effect on Americans was far less than it was across Europe. Gas prices now beginning to stabilize.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Right now on the big board, we see green. The Dow up 150, make it 165 points. S&P 500 up 26. NASDAQ up 92 points. Gold up $5.40 an ounce, and oil down 56 cents per barrel. Better buy the barrel now while you can. We will have sunny skies today with a high near 68. West wind 5 to 15 miles an hour becoming south. Winds could gust as high as 25 miles an hour. Tonight clear with a low around 48. West wind 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 67. West winds continuing 15 to 20 miles an hour, then becoming south. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles an hour. And right now downtown we have 47 degrees, 60% relative humidity, wind out of the southwest 3 to 5 miles an hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. They also offer live scan fingerprinting to the public.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News is next, and it is a service of the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. You can set your clock. It's 8 a.m.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Steele.
I'm Steve Kathan. They're cleaning up the damage in several states in the southern plains after a strong storm system blew through. CBS's Jim Crisula.
At least 12 people were hurt when strong storms, including possible tornadoes, roared across parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. Jody Davis was in his store near his home in Shawnee, Oklahoma.
I told my son-in-law, he was in there with us, I said, I think we just lost our house and our shop. And that's what blew across the roof off the house.
More severe weather is possible today in parts of Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio.
And many parts of the Northeast that have seen little snow are under a winter storm warning. Extra pandemic SNAP benefits will expire this week in 32 states. The 18 others let them run out earlier this month. SNAP recipient Jacqueline Benitez says it will make life difficult for her and millions of others facing food insecurity.
I don't make a lot. I'm a preschool teacher. It's really difficult to try to afford food. So SNAP has helped me so much in that way.
CBS's Vicki Barker tells us experts are weighing in on the chances of a recession in the U.S.
Although a majority of the economists surveyed by the National Association of Business Economics still believe the U.S. will fall into recession this year, only about a third think it will hit this quarter. And the growing consensus is that any downturn will be relatively mild, with the job market remaining pretty robust.
The Supreme Court says it will take up a Republican-led challenge to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. It's a case that could threaten how the watchdog agency functions, and the second time in 3 years the justices will examine it. Overseas, no let-up in the latest round of Middle East violence.
Israel sent troop reinforcements to the West Bank after dozens of Jewish settlers went on a rampage in a Palestinian village, burning houses and cars. The settlers were retaliating for a shooting ambush that killed 2 young Israeli brothers who were driving through the village. Israeli leaders called on the settlers not to take the law into their own hands. Robert Berger, CBS News, Jerusalem.
The film Everything, Everywhere, All at Once won big at the SAG Awards, taking Best Ensemble, and star Michelle Yeoh became the first Asian woman to win Best Lead Actress.
Every one of you know the journey, the roller coaster ride, the ups and downs. But most important, we never give up.
Brendan Fraser took Best Male Lead for The Whale. Right now on Wall Street, the Dow is up 185 points. This is CBS News.
Find tools for the job site or your own backyard at over 10,000 authorized local steel dealers. Find yours at steelusa.com, STIHLUSA.com.
Do you know what people see when they Google you? Search engines don't always get it right. And when they're wrong, it's your reputation on the line. So what do you do when you don't agree with your search results? Call Reputation Defender at 800-401-6681. Reputation Defender by Norton is one of the most trusted names in online reputation repair. We have over a decade of experience in fixing people's search results, and we can help you too. Using cutting-edge approaches, Reputation Defender pushes unflattering information down to lower pages of your search results, where few people ever look. We also promote the good stuff so that it rises to the top, letting you put your best foot forward. Your good name is too valuable to leave to the whims of a Google algorithm. You owe it to yourself to take control with Reputation Defender. Visit www.reputationdefender.com or call 800-401-6681 for free advice on your situation. 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681.
Dozens of newspapers have dropped the Dilbert comic strip. Now new trouble for the controversial creator.
Dilbert's distributor is now cutting ties with creator Scott Adams.
Hey, that's my bathroom.
Several publishers had already said they were dropping the strip over Adams' remarks that black people are members of a hate group, advising white people to get away. Those media organizations called the comments racist, hateful, and discriminatory. In a series of tweets, Elon Musk defended Scott Adams, calling the media racist against whites and Asians. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Two experts appointed by the World Health Organization to investigate allegations that some of its staffers sexually abused women during an Ebola outbreak in Congo have dismissed the UN agency's own efforts to excuse its handling of that misconduct and absurdity. It wants senior leaders fired. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Haley, quote, Navage is the best thing I bought. I love it. My nose feels so clear now and I can breathe. I've been struggling with a stuffy nose for weeks. I bought Navage and it's amazing. Or this one. I use Navage every night, could not imagine life without it. I have 5 cats, and before I found Navage, I was a clogged mess. Now I breathe so much better, unquote. Those are 2 of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
My name is Josephine Conway, and I'm an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. When locals need help feeding themselves and their families, they turn to the Imperial Valley Food Bank. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Help fight hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online at www.ivyfoodbank.org.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Who are you?
You.
No, not me, you.
Yes, I am you.
Who are you?
I have told you.
Carroll Buckley.
We'll be asking the question.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.